Hi, it's Gut Health Mama. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to talk about how to simplify your choices in life, right? So we've talked about how to make our new identity. Maybe you have a big goal, whether it's a career change or a major weight loss. And so we're going to figure out how do we simplify that. We're outside because it's a gorgeous day. And so if it's a little windy, my apologies. A big shout out before we get started to Brian in Southern Oregon. He has lost 30 pounds. Whoa! So big shout out to you. Bravo. I had told him, and I'm telling those of you that are on a weight loss journey, go to the store next time and pick up, or maybe you're at Costco or something, pick up 30 pounds, whether it's several bags of flour or a huge bulk bag of something, beans at Costco. Pick that up and realize how much you have lost. And if it's a goal of yours to do weight loss, go ahead and pick some stuff up. I have lost 10 pounds, and even when I pick up a 10-pound dumbbell, I go, wow, I used to carry that around. Amazing. So bravo to you, and let's get started. So we want to have a new identity. Let's say, again, you want a career change, you want weight loss. Hi, baby, saying hi. What do when you are overwhelmed with life? Everybody says, I'm so busy. I've got so much going on. I can't focus on my goals. Here's what I did, and I hope it works for you. I had to get really intense about what my goal was, and I had to write down 3 questions. I wrote them on a whiteboard. I took my dry erase marker, jotted it down, and I had to really ask myself these 3 questions every single time things came up, okay? So I went ahead and made up a scenario for you, which would be, let's say, I got a call for a job, and it's across the country, and they said, we'll give you a 6-figure bonus if you get out here in 7 days. Okay, so to me, that money would be a big incentive. Let's say I love the job, and let's say it all makes sense for my family. Okay, so that would be intense, right? The timeline, 7 days. What would be the priorities? Now, everyone has different priorities, but for me, I looked at it. I would want to, 1, figure out how to get rid of stuff and clear out my house and pack up what I did want to keep, and I need to sell my house, right? That'd be a huge priority in 7 days. Whoa. Let's say the second goal would be to figure out what I'm going to move into with my family, right? Would we find a place to rent, a hotel? I'd need to look up a lot about the living situation across country. And the third priority, let's say in this pretend scenario, would be to make sure the transition was smooth and healthy for my child. Obviously, this would be a huge stressful week, but there would be some wonderful end results in it. And so I would need to get through that. But nobody needs to be, getting through the drudgery and having it affect their kid in an adverse way or their family. So for me, let's say the goals were packing up the house to sell it, finding out where we're going to move, and making sure it's a smooth transition for my daughter. So I'd put it into question forms because things are going to come up. And so every time things would come up during the week, I would ask myself, does it help me clean out the house or sell the house, lead towards selling the house? Does it help me find out where I'm going to move to? And does it help the transition go smoothly for my family? So that week, things might come up, right? People would say, you're moving? Well, we need to go out to say goodbye. Would going out for dinner for a couple of hours help me with any of those 3 things? I'd ask myself, does it help me finish getting rid of stuff in the house? No. I mean, unless they want to come to the house and take stuff, I could change it into that. Does it help me find out where we're moving to? No. And does it make the transition smooth for my family? No, I'll probably be more stressed, right? With a 6-figure bonus, I could pay to come back to say goodbye to people later on after we got settled, right? Things would continue to come up through the week, and every time I'd ask myself those 3 questions. Now, this is a heightened scenario, right? But if you have a goal of weight loss, let's say, you need to find out what's important to you. Maybe you're making a commitment to healthier living. And so you would say, does this get me more active? So if someone says, do you want to come over and watch, whatever episode of whatever show? You can say, does this help me be more active? No, it doesn't lead to my goal. So it makes it simpler to go, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Even though that was our tradition before, I'm not going to sit down and watch a show when I could use that hour going for a walk, or going to the gym, or doing anything active, mopping the floor, right? Anything active versus sitting down and watching a show, because it's not your goal right now. So again, if that's your goal, let's say another scenario would be you would really focus in on healthy eating. And so if your friends always go out to eat for lunch, you would say, does this help me eat healthier? No, the answer is no. So you would have to modify, right? This helps simplify your life. Have these 3 questions. Really think about, what is the major goal? Now, in my pretend scenario of moving across country, that's only 1 week, right? That's crazy. But if your goal is important to you, you're going to treat it as if it's the most important thing right now. And these 3 questions that might help you make decisions are going to lead you towards that goal. That helps simplify things. So if people are reaching out, I need you to do this, or I need you to do that, and it doesn't lead to your goal, you get to go, not right now, not right now. Maybe, we all need to be altruistic. We all need to volunteer. We all need to socialize and be with the people we love and pursue our hobbies. But if you have a goal that is so important and time consuming, and believe me, starting a new business, time consuming, and it's going to result in wonderful things. Trying to lose a significant amount of weight is like a full-time job, right? Baby knows, right? And so these are huge, huge commitments. And the more you can whittle out all that extra stuff, the more you can focus in on you, especially if you're already doing a full-time job. Making another business happen on the side is enormous, right? So think about really hard to really define your goal and really find 3 questions that are going to help you. My 3 questions are different, right? Maybe a pizza night with friends does help me transition for my family, because it helps the baby not be so stressed, or mom and dad can relax for an hour and take a break. So it may be, for some people, that would be a wonderful opportunity to slow down and take a break during a crazy week. But overall, every time I would ask myself those questions, and it can be hard at first. You forget, right? You're like, this person called, they want me to do this thing. And you forget to ask the questions. But when you ask the questions, it kind of makes everything a lot simpler. So think about that. Go ahead and get your 3 questions down. If you have a major goal, put it in the comments. And if you're enjoying the ride, please like and subscribe to Gut Health Mama. And I hope you're all having a beautiful day. You can tell it's gorgeous here, so I'm going to go enjoy the day. See you next time.